All right, y'all. Vision Pro Part 3, the rapture to the rapture, in a matter of speaking, as all things written are being fulfilled, and we're living in a time where the carnality, the carnal times of the tribulation are going to break open, and that's so-called the Great Tribulation, when people realize they're left behind. And they're going to know they're left behind because many things are going to unfold in this world, and it's going to go boom, 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 for one, and this is going to help cause the delusion. And we all entered in to that party, that happy hour or whatever, and we're looking outside. It's getting dark out there, right? Maybe we want to go out, right? So this is when things get a little rough, because at that party or at that happy hour, somebody kind of slipped us some stuff, some ecstasy, some acid. That's the Antichrist ID that would come along with the election ID or the COVID ID or those types of things. Okay. So as all these things are playing out, Jesus is the future, and the beastmen can't partake in the future, in a matter of speaking, because it's a technological future, it's a spiritually based future, and they're a carnal based person, so they don't understand what's going on. The monkeys can only use credit cards, phones, those types of things so much. Okay, so that's where they would be kind of going back to that, and they wouldn't use the digital currencies, the bricks that's coming out that's there to take out the dollar. They wouldn't use the electronic age, these types of things. So, but it's all going to that. That's where the first are last and the last are first and such. So the people that are being lifted up by the church or the religions and whatever, they're the first who are going to be last, and they're the ones that the religious war, that the war is focused on. Okay. So the basically going from Rapture, that world stage wrap up now, they figured out kind of basically that's a wrap on the stage, right? And they're setting up that second stage, that stage, to try shit out now. And this is where things have been breaking out since the Putin interview, and then mixing boom, boom, boom. All right. So since then, that's when the smoke screen starts filling up a whole bunch. You have the Canna Chief, they've already done one bowl. Now they're going to be doing another bowl, and they got some pipes. They got more people at the party. They called their friends over, right? They're going to hotbox this bitch, right? So when they hotbox this bitch, that's when everybody gets all fucking crazy or whatever, right? They get that contact high. That contact high is like, man, did you see those fucking aliens? Man, did you see those fucking illegal aliens? They're on our land. Let's go fucking shoot them. Right? That's how the Texans are going to be. So it's like, Texan, where are you from? Oh, I'm Texan. Okay? I'm from Texas. I know how it is. It's like a whole nother, they're brainwashed Texan. All right? So, so as the smoke screens are going, the next 6 months, filling up this hot box, right? We're going to need something to drink. That World Cup to drink from. Or we might notice our watches not working at the baseball game. Might be past time. So, that contact high can tie to where you actually have people going missing. The alien abduction, or that contact high where maybe you're beamed up, like maybe high enough where people around can see like different people around the world, like floating up in the sky or whatever, right? And they're getting like a new power or whatever, and they're going to come on as this new alien civilization, and they're going to bring in technologies and whatever kind of thing. That's kind of what we've been shown on the world stage as far as technologies and the alien crashes or whatever. So all this stuff is going into the time, because God is light. These aliens operate in light, and they can intermingle with us through light. And so it kind of all just kind of stacks on top of each other. And then where we go and create this alien man through the AI, through the light, through the computers. We're a computer, we're a liquid metal machine, all these things coming together in one, right? Where man's merging back with that machine. And then as we merge back with that machine, we're going to reset man and go back and get ready for the next 12,000 or 24,000 years of Earth or whatever, right? Because we're in a special time where we're living through all these times before, and they're all in mirrors and stuff, and it's all flipped and reversed, but we're also living through that straightforward time too, but it's all going to be, it's like no other time. This is when man is being remade, reformed. By God, by man, by the light, by the invisible God. We're the bodies and members of the living God. We're not the light. We're just part of the light, broken up. We can see the light up there. It circles around us every night. That's the circle we need to be part of. We need to worship. We need to charge up with that circle. It's an electric light. You go out and stare at it. Sun gaze at it. The sun gaze. Look at that light. Do that. You can see it's an electrical ball. It's not some fucking hydrogen ball. You can also see it's a flat fucking disc. And it just makes you wonder how it fucking works. Because it follows us. It follows everybody around. It's just the only way is it's a projection. We're a projection. And I've gone over all this stuff before, but either way. So, that world stage is set. The man, the Jew, the carnal man, he's going to be reset. He's going to be taken out different ways. Okay? That carnal man they think they're the first because they're the carnal. They live in the carnal world. They judge everybody by the carnality. Oh, he's got a boat. He's a good man. Oh, he takes his kids to school. What a loving father. Travis Kelce, he yelled at that coach. I feel so sorry for that coach. That Travis Kelce, I bet he beats that Taylor Swift. Kind of shit that comes out. There's a place in the New Testament called Hit Her Too, or whatever. It's like in parentheses or whatever, but Hit Her Too. I'm sure they're going to play that on to some woman being hit her too. So that would be the parable. Just for y'all to hear that, okay? So this party scene, all right, if you haven't been to the party, if you haven't gone out and electively done these things or whatever, right, you're getting dosed this shit. You don't know what something fucking gave you. You don't know what they gave you. But if you have experience with it, you just give it a second and be like, oh, somebody gave me some GHB. Somebody gave me this. Somebody gave me that. I'm going to have to, I know what to do here. I went to the Rose Room. I've seen a drag show. And they're showing me this on TV. I know what to do here. Because they're showing me something that is not real. Why are they showing me something that's not real? But the pastors, they tell you, you can't go there. You can't read that book. Says right here. Even though that says right there is an allegory, it tells you it's an allegory. And it tells you not to worship the letter. Tells you not to do exactly what you're doing. And you're going to a place that Jesus went to and told them where they're all wrong. So, when you don't have experience with the substance, the substance, you don't have that experience, it's going to flip you out. And that ecstasy might just be that Molly, or might be cut with some speed or some heroin and those types of things. So you got to know these things. And that heroin's that couch lock. So that cow's locked down, going to the salada. So it's getting dark outside. Party's starting. 24 hours on the clock, right? All the days are getting mingled up. It's coming to be that end of the work week. Some people have started partying beforehand. We got Leo. He's snorting coke at the Super Bowl and shit. So he's letting, there's different things going on. So as all these things are playing out, a new party's beginning. That nightclub is beginning. Then we're going into those after hours clubs. The clubhouse, the tunnel, those types of things that I went to where that Fox is. The Megan Fox is with the Machine Gun Kelly, who was with the Kelsey, and then they did the parade shooting and all those things. Those were there to wake people up, to test the delusion, to gather the body, because I told y'all there was an event coming before the Super Bowl, around the Super Bowl. They had the Lakewood shooting. At the same time, Taylor arrived at the stadium. And that's that wood dragon coming to give some power and light that flame up on that Lakewood. And that Houston has that oil and such. So things playing there. And then you have, that was that thing. And then they did the Wynn Hotel. I said, keep an eye on the Wynn. They went there to party. And then they did the shooting at the parade. I told you, keep an eye on for parades long ago, that there's going to be things happening at those. So it's all there, folks, to gather the eyes and the ears of the body. So the body can go out and get that light change. Or to understand what's going on and to become eye to eye and to get that change through Christ that's gathering the body. And he's also blinding those men because he's putting out a world production. And the world stage has been set for decades. And now that it's set, that final war, that revelation war that everybody's been told about, everybody's been brainwashed about, all these things are going to become. They're going to rock the fuck out of this world. All right? So, the, things are going to it's getting fumey. The fumey. They're looking around. They're realizing there's not too many people that know what's going on. Right? So, as it gets fumey, the layers get more separated and get more divided. You can actually see kind of what this world is made of. Once you realize this world is made of this, that, and the other, you can start focusing in on something. And then once you start focusing in on something, or look in the mirror, you can get lost in something and start analyzing things that you wouldn't normally analyze. You can get into things that you wouldn't normally get into, and you can see the energies that aren't normally there. And it's all within you. No one's telling you nothing. This is kind of how cannabis works. We're consuming a bioaccumulation plant. That's an antigen that fixes anything wrong with your body. You're a light with a light with a light, consuming earth, blowing out clouds as earth and the spirit become one, and it lifts you up. So, the rapture, the world stage has been set. The jacket, that covering, that light has been placed. We're going to see things pick up. We can see the alien arrival, the people missing and such by summertime. Those types of things, folks. Okay? So, either way.